Hello everyone! Today we have a very interesting video lined up. What's manifesting for you by the end of 2025? So I've got my book, got my checkpoints, I have got my pre-shuffled decks as well. Okay, so I have 3 piles. Here's your pile selection. Pile number 1. It's a clear quartz cat. Really cute. Pile number 2, it's a selenite cat. Look at her shine! Wow. And pile number 3 is a labradorite cat. So I'm gonna insert a clip of all 3 piles with their crystals and you can make your choice. I'll see you there. Hey pile number 1, so here's an overview of what we're going to look at. First off, we have your current energy, which gives us an insight into what your manifestation may be. Secondly, we'll check out what energy you've already invested into this manifestation. After that, what do you need to change to align yourself with your manifestation? Then we check out manifestation in each sector of your life: love, money, opportunities, and inner growth. Fifth, spiritual advice to stay aligned to this manifestation. And 6th, the energy you'll be embodying and can start embodying now. So let's get to it. So first off, checking out your current energy, I have for you 3 very interesting cards: the Page of Pentacles, the Wheel, and the Fool. Okay, so first off, the energy that you're carrying with yourself is one of being positive, right? You have set your mind on a particular goal and you feel like you're going to achieve it no matter what. That's amazing. The Page of Pentacles is someone who stands in her power and who looks out for new opportunities, either in career or otherwise. The Wheel of Fortune could represent someone going through a new cycle, someone looking out for new cycles, or just preparing themselves to enter a new cycle in their life. And then the Fool is the energy of being one with your desires, of knowing that everything will work out no matter what. So overall, it's a very positive spread. And you, my dear pile number 1s, you're doing amazingly. You're bringing in such positivity and goodness with you into your manifestation, which is already a brilliant sign, something we all want to see. Okay, moving on into the energies you have planted, we have Find, Balance, and Divination. This is beautiful energy because you are being patient with your desires and you are working towards them with the mindset that you will get it as long as you work hard. As long as you do what you're supposed to do, you know you are going to get your manifestations. So it's an amazing energy to have planted into your desires. You have not made the mistake of trying to fast forward things. You believe in yourself, you believe in your abilities, and you believe in your goals. That's the energy you've planted, and it sounds amazing. We'll move straight into the next 3 cards, which is what do you need to change in yourself to align yourself with your manifestation. We have Perseverance, Transition, and Cycle. I feel like rather than this being a change, this is something that you've learned to embody through your manifestations. You might be someone who has tried to manifest a lot in your life and may have failed at them. You may have realized that for you, the only correct way to manifest is through your heart, is through doing things that align with you, and is through taking the longer route. So make no mistake, your manifestation this time should come around as long as you persevere, as long as you're aware of your strengths and your abilities, and as long as you're patient. So I'm just going to read this out. This is a message of patience. Whatever is going on right now, you cannot be so impetuous. By pacing yourself, the end result would be far more rewarding. So if you needed a confirmation that, are you on the right path to manifesting your desire through the energy that you're in, I would say yes. Okay, a little change in the angle so you can look at your cards. We're going to look at your manifestations now. For love, we have the Temple Path. This is a card about support. So in love, you may be trying to manifest someone who gives you their support. You are trying to manifest someone, or you already have someone who no matter what will support you in your endeavors. Maybe because you want to be a really successful gal. Maybe because you like to be independent. I'm getting that energy. So you want someone who's going to support you unconditionally, help you through your traumas, through your weak days and your strong days. And someone who is honest, okay? So this really gives an energy of someone who does not lie. Secondly, money. We have blossoming abundance. Will you look at this card? This card has golden coins. This card is the card for wealth increase. I don't mean to gas you up, but you should expect some money once your manifestations come in, all right? Opportunities, action. If you're looking for new opportunities, be brave about it. Take action, take aggressive action, and don't let fear stop you. Okay, this kind of resembles the Chariot card in tarot, and that is all about taking forward action, doing what you want to do to get to where you want to get to. And lastly, we have inner growth. This is 6th chakra Archangel Metatron. So he, if you look at this card, is all about the third eye. So when it comes to your inner and spiritual growth, you are gaining clarity. You are giving yourself clarity in your life. So Archangel Metatron gives you clarity and vision and purpose. So your manifestations are looking really good. Just to sum it up, in love, you have someone who supports you unconditionally. In money, you have abundance. In opportunities, you have fast movement. And then in your spiritual growth, you have third eye opening. Okay, perfect. We are gonna move on to spiritual advice for you to stay aligned. Now these cards, I love these cards. Let's look at them. There is no such thing as the end, only the strangest change there has ever been. Number 59. Love the imagery. One thing at a time. And the work. This says the work is whatever uncomfortable thing that is in front of you right at this moment. So say it with me. No procrastination. We do not stop working on our desires. How else are we going to reach our goals if we don't work for it, baby? You need to work. And I'm guessing you already are. Like, this is just telling you what you already know. Again, there's a goal with the book. So written media might be really important for you. Some of you might even be trying to pursue higher education. If that's your manifestation, that's definitely going to happen with good grades. That's definitely going to happen if you put in the work. Okay? The work is whatever uncomfortable thing you have to do in front of you right now. These are your advice. The advice is do what you need to do. Again, like I always say, do what you need to do to get where you need to get. Pretty simple. And lastly, the energy you'll be embodying once you get there, and that you can start embodying now. We have magical. Look at this beautiful owl. Have Earth with a cute fox on it. This reminds me of Fantastic Mr. Fox. I used to hate that movie as a kid, okay? Like, I don't know, maybe you like it. Luminous with a butterfly. So you have an owl, a fox, and a butterfly. Two of these birds being about flight gives me the vibe of you attaining some sort of freedom that you've always wanted. Maybe you're going to move out. Maybe it's the money that gives you the freedom. Okay, you're going to get the freedom you wanted. You're going to experience life in a new way. Things are going to look vibrant once your manifestations come in. Things are going to look happy. You're going to be happy. And you're going to embody earth energy with the fox. The fox is an animal that is usually referred to as sly, as being smart. I think you just need to be smart. You don't need to stress about how to get there. You just need to do the work to get there. Use your brain, be intellectual about it, and embody the earth energy, which is working to achieve the material possession that they wish to achieve. All right, so I feel like this would be about a career. If not, maybe not your reading. But yeah, this is giving amazing energy. To end this off, we're gonna look at some time frames. Okay, so let me just pull out a deck real quick. I've got my handy dandy mushroom deck, and it's gonna give us a quick overview of when this is gonna happen. Again, we mentioned by the end of 2025, so we have a good 4 to 5 months left. It's gonna be amazing. You have the Devil, whoops, the Three of Wands, okay, and the Ten of Cups. Okay, time wise, I would say the devil is a really fast moving card, but it's also very dramatic. So this could happen when you least expect it to. You could be vacationing, you could be taking a day off, and you get an email or you hear from someone and you're like, whoa, I did not expect this to happen today. That's the energy that the devil embodies. So it's not giving me it's not giving me an exact time frame, but it's giving me the energy of what you're going to feel when you hear about it or when you get it. The devil is how it's going to happen. And then you have the Three of Wands, which is that you feel like this fiery burst inside of you, that you want to do it, you want to go, you want to work that job right now, you want to go and you want to meet that person right now. That's how you're going to feel when you hear from them. And then the Ten of Cups, it's going to be something that really fulfills you in the long term and will give you major happiness. So that's all for pile 1. Thank you so much for sticking around. I'm going to move on to the next 2. Bye-bye. Hey there, pile number 2. Here's your reading. So here's an overview of what we're going to look at. First off, we have your current energy, which gives us an insight into what your manifestation may be. Secondly, we'll check out what energy you've already invested into this manifestation. After that, what do you need to change to align yourself with your manifestation? Then we check out manifestation in each sector of your life: love, money, opportunities, and inner growth. Fifth, spiritual advice to stay aligned to this manifestation. And sixth, the energy you'll be embodying and can start embodying now. So let's get to it. Hey there, pile number 2. I've got your tarot cards in front of me. This is for the energy you're embodying right now. You have the Four of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the King of Cups. You're straight up just expanding your consciousness. You are loving it up. You are only letting positivity enter your life. I got the vibes as I removed these cards that you might have been a people pleaser in the past, but that is no more, honey. You are only looking out for yourself and your loved ones. You actually don't care about anyone else. You may have someone in your life who's supporting you. I don't know why I feel like this is an external power, not you. So this might be your dad, your partner, your uncle. This is, or just like a male energy that you're embodying. This is someone who's really emotionally aware, who is emotionally sensitive, but knows when to help and when to take help. A major theme in your life right now could be setting healthy boundaries, not letting people overstep, and doing what pleases you and not others. So this might be a question of authenticity and living in your best authentic self. I'll tell you what, that's amazing. If you're trying to manifest something, this is an amazing energy to be in, and I'm so proud of you because I can see that it wasn't easy to get here, and that maybe it was hard for you in the past to embody this kind of fiery yet sensitive yet healthy emotional stability. But you've done it. You've done it. That's the energy you're in right now, and it sounds amazing. I'm just gonna drink some water and we'll look into the rest. All right, for the energy you've already planted, we have fairy spotting, moderation, and music. You may be someone who's in touch with Fae a lot, and I'm not saying that because this is a fairy deck. These cards give major Fae energy, more than group number 1. So it's time to go fairy spotting. It's said that seeing is believing, but in fact the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. You decided that you are gonna keep believing, no matter what the world tells you, no matter what it shows you, no matter how long it takes. You're gonna keep believing. Okay, it's possible that you get the strength from otherworldly beings like a fae here. It's possible that in your dreams, I'm seeing there was a lot of activation to clear out blocked energies for you to believe like this again. Okay, sounds amazing. Moderation, is there something you know you shouldn't be eating? Try to eat mindfully and healthily. Okay, so the energy you planted may have been one of trying to treat yourself better. This does seem in line with not letting your people-pleasing tendencies get to you and rather doing what's correct for you. You might have stopped doing substances socially. You might have realized that certain things were affecting you and were blocking your manifestations, and you've successfully stopped doing those. Third is music. Listen carefully, for there may be a message in the music you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. I'm really drawn to the imagery here. So the tree and the woman in the woods could be how you felt for a long time, how you may be feeling right now. You might feel like you're alone and you're just grinding every day and trying your best to reach your goals. But I'll tell you what, you've got support with you. At first glance, she is the main character, but she's got people with her. She's taking them on her journey and they want to be there. So these could be your spirit guides coming through to tell you that they have been supporting you all this while. And they do support you. Again, music could be significant. You could hear messages and music, or just the type of music you listen to could be real important for you. Okay, next we're gonna look at what do you need to change to align yourself with your manifestation. We have sheep with innocence, reconnect with your inner child. I will talk about that in a moment. Butterfly with metamorphosis, and peacock with self-love. What do you need to change to align yourself with your manifestation? You're allowed to enjoy life. Life doesn't have to feel dreadful. It doesn't have to feel logic driven. You can have days where you're just chilling, where you're floating through the day, where you're just listening to music, watching a good movie, focusing on the good things in life, doing self-care. Okay? It says that you need to be able to achieve things without having this survival mindset. Do things that light up a fire within you and paying attention to the things that are meant for you. That's where you'll find the power in your life. And like I said earlier, the energy that you're in right now is quite positive already, but I feel like you've just started to let go of other people's opinions. And now you can finally step into this energy of expansion, of growth, of thinking about your future in the long term and not letting it be deterred by other people. And that's beautiful. That's amazing to hear. This is the fun part. We're going to look into your actual manifestations. Let me just drink some water again. Okay, I've laid out the cards for your manifestation. We look at love first. So if you're manifesting love, we have the garden and the gate. Now this is quite interesting. I was reading a book called The Count of Monte Cristo, in which there's a girl that meets with her lover in a garden, and in one scene she's standing behind the gate and the gate is locked. So he kind of puts his hands through the gate to get to her, but she can only squeeze it, and it's sad because they can't seem to reach each other. So it's giving me the vibe that your manifestation of love might be someone who's in a different geographic location. They might just be really far. This is for if you are single. Another interesting part about this card is that she has a necklace around her, and this necklace has the key to this locked gate. So this gives, on the flip side, a meaning of she is locked in her own garden and she refuses to go out. So it might be that you're expecting someone to knock at your door, but unless you leave, you won't meet them. I get the sense that for most of you, it would be about you need to get out of your comfort zone, you need to get out of your hometown and get to somewhere where you can actually meet new people. That's when you would meet this potential partner. Or if you're already in a relationship, this could indicate you feeling stuck, you not knowing that you have the key to leave basically anytime you want. So take that as it resonates, singles, and for people who are taken. Secondly, for money manifestations, we have women holding a coin. Will you look at that? Now, usually in this deck, a woman holding a coin is a representation of a woman who comes to help you in financial matters. This might be someone who could help you with financial advice. This could be a mom, this could be an aunt, this could be a family member that helps you with finances in general. I'm getting more so the vibe that someone else is going to come and help you with money, so look out for that. It seems really interesting. Apart from that, if this is about you earning your own money, this is a card that indicates it's significant wealth. Okay, it's a gold coin and it's the size of her freaking belly, so what else would you expect, right? Secondly, we have for opportunities, strategy. This is really important. I need you to remember, if you want opportunities like in this card to come knocking at your door, that's not gonna happen. For you in particular, you need to have a strategy, a plan, and a direction of what it is you want to do and where you're going to go. How are you going to achieve it? Are you going to look for jobs? Are you trying to freelance? Whatever it is you're trying to do, be clear. Have a strategy and a direction. That's when opportunities will open up to you for inner growth. We have 2 cards, the Thinking Woman and third chakra Archangel Chamuel. So I believe this Thinking Woman is supposed to be with the strategy card, as in this is someone who's logical, who knows what she wants to do, and she gets it done. For inner growth, okay, so I just got the guidebook for this because this is a really interesting card. It's about your solar plexus, which is basically your life force. The issues here revolve around emotions of desire and your personal energy. When the card appears upright, it indicates that an increased enthusiasm is present or soon to be on its way. So this is about how happy and fulfilled you feel in your life. When it comes to inner growth, I would say that this indicates that you are someone who, once you have achieved your desires, or now that you know you're on the way to achieving your desires, you're going to feel really fulfilled in life. You're going to feel happy, jovial, energetic, all of the good stuff, all of the good sauce. And I'm so happy for you. It says your soul is calling you to direct your energy in a focused, purposeful manner. This angel of power is with you now, so go for it. How beautiful is that? Like I said, being focused with a plan is going to get you places. Spiritual advice to stay aligned. I love these cards, okay? The more you create, the more the universe is. Just, yeah, really cute, really creative. What are the things you care about? It's not always going to be dirt. I feel like this is such a good mindset to embody. And this actually is such great advice to be giving somebody, is try your best, because the situation you're finding yourself in right now won't always be the case. You're going to grow at some point and you're going to get out of the dirt, so to say, soon. For me, if I can't make it fun, I'm just not going to be able to do it. This is relating to you just living your life how you want to. These 3 cards are talking about 3 different things. Number 1 is creating the life that you want. Number 2 is watering the things that you care about. And number 3 is doing things that are fun for you. This phase of your life is all about you. And I don't care if others think it's selfish, all right? You've got this in the bag. You know that you're your biggest priority, and I'm so proud of you. You know, that's advice. If you want to follow, you can. I guess you're already following it. So I'm just going to move on to the last part of the reading, which is the energy you're going to find yourself in once you've reached your manifestations. Goddess. Beautiful. Serenity. Compassion. Light and spirit. These are just the most light energies, okay? That burp was getting all the energy out of my body. You're really reaching a space in your life where nothing can affect you anymore, and where your desires come to fruition so quick because you know what it is you need to do to get them. So you're treating yourself like a god. You're treating yourself like an angel that gives you everything that you want, and I think that's so beautiful. So the energy you're about to embody is just being nurturing to yourself and having your desires in a blink of an eye, okay? That's all, pile 2. I'm so grateful you stuck around. If you enjoyed this, follow, like, and comment which pile you chose. That's all for today. Bye-bye. So here's an overview of what we're going to look at. First off, we have your current energy, which gives us an insight into what your manifestation may be. Secondly, we'll check out what energy you've already invested into this manifestation. After that, what do you need to change to align yourself with your manifestation? Then we check out manifestation in each sector of your life: love, money, opportunities, and inner growth. 5th, spiritual advice to stay aligned to this manifestation. And 6th, the energy you'll be embodying and can start embodying now. So let's get to it. Pile number 3, let's get right into it. I've got your 3 tarot cards for your current energy relating to your manifestations. Currently, you're just stuck, right? You're just wondering, when is this gonna happen? When is so-and-so gonna reach out to me? You're relying heavily on the external world to show you signs that your manifestations are working, and that's keeping you in a sort of analysis paralysis, if you will. So yeah, that's basically it. It's like you're in disharmony with yourself, and you're just in a constant cycle of overthinking and wondering, will I get what I want? Do I deserve what I want? Etc., etc. Thoughts like that may be plaguing you. Worry not, because this reading is here exactly for that. I've got a huge pile of cards all for you. We're gonna check out your manifestations, so don't you worry. If that sounds like you, keep watching. Next, what energy you've planted. Whoopsie. We have moon energy, surrendering to the ebb and flow of life. Hope, and journey. It's time to prepare for a journey. You might be manifesting something that takes you abroad. That's quite obvious with the journey. And I feel like you're staking a lot of your hope on this event or this thing happening. So your manifestation, unlike the other two piles, may be really crystal clear. You may want just one thing to happen and you're like dead set that I want this to happen and nothing else. If this happens, it's gonna save my life. That's the energy you've put into this manifestation. Is you've decided it's all or nothing. Lucky for you, the whole premise of this reading is what's manifesting for you by the end of 2025. So this thing should manifest for you by the end of this year. Could be looking at travel, could be looking at a new job opportunity abroad, or just meeting someone abroad. It's giving me a lot of the world energy, if you will. This one is going pretty fast because I feel like you guys are really clear on what it is you want, and that's great to an extent. We're going to look at what do you need to change to align yourself with your manifestations. I feel like this part of the reading is the most important for you, so listen up. We have Buffalo with abundance. Abundance and liberation are on the way. It comes to you to remind you of the amazing manifesting power of gratitude. I felt that gratitude was missing for you. You are so stubborn and you are living in the future of what's going to happen that you forget to live in the present. Pile 3. Just enjoy your present. You know, you'll have plenty when you express gratitude to every part of creation. Number 2 is Ladybug luck. You've got to believe that you're lucky enough to get what you want. So your goals are about to manifest in remarkable ways. Dreams are coming to fruition. Stop and enjoy this moment. It is important to let things flow at their natural pace. Rest assured that in due course of time, your wishes will come through. True. Don't be impatient, okay? Now, I know I did say by the end of 2025, but I feel like for you, it could take up to April of 2026 for this to come through. Jaguar, growth. Maturity is the ability to embrace change, and change cannot happen without death. This death does not necessarily mean physical death, but it could be the ending of a release situation or simply a decision to not continue with the same old habits. This is really, really solid changes, you know. The change they're asking of you is to sort of man up in a way. You know your manifestation is about to come. So why do you keep yourself stuck, and why do you behave like future you would not behave? You know what I mean? It's really time for you to step up and tell yourself that you're going to do better. And you will do better because you know it's coming. You just need to grow a little. You just need to experience a little and tell yourself that as long as you work on yourself, as long as you get clear on how you want to behave, as long as your self-identity is crystal clear, you're going to get there. Okay? I'll drink some water. Now let's look at your manifestations. First, for love, we have rest and rejuvenation. I get the feeling that this pile is not really trying to manifest love. I'm getting the vibe that a lot of you are thinking about money, about security more than love, and that's up to you. But yeah, if you have been manifesting love, this would mean that you meet someone when you're on vacation. Again, when you're abroad. Maybe it's on this venture that you take abroad that you meet someone. This is someone who's gonna be really spiritually aligned to you, but this is gonna take time, okay? It's not gonna happen immediately. If love is the manifestation you're looking for, I'm sorry, it's probably gonna take years. I don't know how else to put it. Next, we have money, adjacent possibilities. This is really interesting because if I pull your tarot card, you also have the 7 of Cups, which is clearly someone choosing their options. So yeah, you've got plenty of options, or you probably think you've got plenty of options, but when it comes to money, you most likely need to have multiple streams of income. One stream of income might not do it for you, and that's a harsh message, but this could be what you need. You might be manifesting multiple sources of income, and that would mean take just adjacent possibilities would provide you that. That sounds great. Next up, we have for opportunities, financial constraints. This is quite interesting, right? Because you have a negative card in a manifestation spread. So what I would say, financial constraints and opportunities. This would mean you want opportunities where money is your topmost priority, where you don't care about passion, you don't care about doing what speaks to you maybe, you just want money so you can live your own life. That's really respectable and you're clear on that. So that will definitely manifest for you in terms of opportunities. And then we're looking at inner growth. We've got yin and yang, which is really interesting. I feel like the reason you're so focused on like money and not so much on love is because you want your life to look stable first before you think about these other things. These are the so-called luxuries, right? So that's where the yin and yang comes in, is you want to be your own whole. You want to be complete on your own without relying on others, and have the resources and the means to do the things that you wish to do in life. So that's definitely manifesting for you. Sounds beautiful. We are going to look at spiritual advice to stay aligned. I love these little cards. Let's look. Connection is the only game. Being out of ideas is just another idea. Something to think about. Did you forget that you're still inside the game? Again, another reference to being in a game. Growing, falling apart. Relax, it's just the loading screen. Okay, the fact that we ended with this is amazing, because at the end of the day, you don't need to stress so much. You don't need to think so much about the job, the career, and how you're going to get there, because you're in your loading screen period right now. You need to start thinking of life like a game, all right? In the most fun way possible. You know, I watched this Twitch streamer who's called Queso, and he's amazing because he takes everything so lighthearted. That's the mindset you should have, is like, I'm gonna play games and I'm gonna earn money. Your version of playing games could be working a 9 to 5, but you're gonna get the money. You're gonna get there when you take life lighthearted. You don't need to take it so seriously. Being out of ideas is just another idea. I feel like this card is here just to tell you that there's multiple perspectives on one situation, and your perspective isn't always the correct one. Don't feel sad about it, okay? I'm just a messenger. To end it off, we have the energy that you'll be embodying once you get to your manifestation, and that you can start embodying right now. All right? Confidence. Of course, the card of confidence had to come up. Need I say more? Imagine, really cute, and fairy tale. All these cards are cards of whimsy, of being creative, of feeling happy, of, again, solar plexus energy with the confidence. It's amazing, really, what changing your mindset can change in your life. So pile 3, that's where I'll leave you. I'd like to end this reading by saying that your manifestations are on their way, but only if you believe they are. So quit the overthinking and stop worrying. Everything's good. All right? Thank you so much. Follow me if you enjoyed this. Like and comment which pile you chose. Bye-bye.